Also following breaking news in southwest Atlanta this morning, a large police investigation right now at a CVS pharmacy.
A wild scene this morning. Atlanta News First Rachel Aragon live on Cascade Road, where police say a truck rammed into that CVS. As we can see right behind you, Rachel, what's going on there?
Yeah, you can clearly see this mess right behind me. I want to give you a better look at this mess, though. We're talking about shattered glass, brick, and we even saw a crowbar that has since been picked up. But you're getting a better idea. It's not just the entryway that was knocked out. We're also talking about the siding as well of the CVS as that truck rammed through this pharmacy. We are in contact with Atlanta police, and they tell us right now, though, they're still trying to figure out all that was taken inside. And just a few minutes ago, in fact, we saw crime scene technicians inside with what appeared to be a store manager or employee trying to sift through the debris, if you will, and really figure out all that was taken. Oftentimes in these situations, the ATM is the target, but right now we're still trying to figure that out. We can also tell you, though, Atlanta police says the initial call came in around 4 o'clock this morning. And as of right now, they tell me they are not investigating other similar incidents like this one, but we have seen something like this before, most recently in Cobb County. Atlanta News First to stay on this scene to bring you the very latest, but I can tell you right now, there's still a lot going on and many things to figure out, including, again, what exactly was taken from this pharmacy off of Cascade Road. For now, reporting live in Atlanta, Rachel Aragon, Atlanta News First.